are a lot of bizarre things that go on in Hollywood, and something that is really bizarre is the marriage of Ray Cyrus and Firerose.
See you later. How you doing, man?
How's it going?
You ever been to church?
Yeah.
Have you? Okay. Put it down. Get out.
Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Now this is a strange one to say the least. Ray Cyrus has a new wife named Firerose who is significantly younger than him, and this relationship has put a strain on the Cyrus family. And he may or may not have cheated on Tish Cyrus with Firerose. So we're gonna get into all of that. But before I get into that, I just wanted to say that if you guys enjoy this type of content like Hollywood, deep dives, celebrities, scandals, controversies, feuds, relationships, etc., then it would really mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to my channel, because it is my #1 dream in life to be a YouTuber. Like, that is my favorite thing to do, is making YouTube videos, and that's just my dream, to be a professional YouTuber. So if you guys enjoy this type of content and you enjoy these videos, then it would really mean a lot if you would support my channel and my dreams and subscribe. So Ray Cyrus, I'm sure we all know at this point, is Miley Cyrus's father and all of the other Cyrus siblings as well, and he was married to Tish Cyrus, their mom. Ray and Tish had a troubled, toxic marriage. They filed for divorce a few times before actually going through with the divorce this last time around, and Ray did come out and say that Disney put a strain on his family life, which I believe, because Disney is known to be super toxic. But in this video today, I'm actually not going to get too into detail about Ray's marriage with Tish Cyrus, because that's just simply not the topic of today's video. I can do another video on their marriage if you guys want to see that, because it was a toxic one. So if you're interested in seeing a video like that, let me know. But today we're going to be talking about his new marriage with Firerose. So Ray and Firerose went public with their relationship in August of 2022, when Firerose posted a selfie of them together on her Instagram page and captioned it, "The world is a better place with you in it. Happy birthday, Billy," heart emoji. And when this news first made it out into the world, it stirred up a lot of drama, because for one, Firerose is clearly a lot younger than Ray Cyrus, which I'm not against age gap relationships, because who doesn't love an older man, let's be honest. But when he's double her age, it gets a little bit odd, especially because he has children who are around the same age as her. People were also speculating that Ray Cyrus may have cheated on Tish Cyrus when they were still married, because although they made it public in August of 2022, Ray and Firerose, they had actually worked together previously on a song called New Day, which was released in July of 2021, and Ray and Tish didn't file for divorce until April of 2022. Around the same time that this news came out, this relationship was sort of made into a scandal of its own, because people were accusing Ray of Firerose after learning that the two met for the first time on set of Hannah Montana.
Miley Cyrus isn't happy with her dad because he groomed her old castmate when she was only 14 years old. We know Miley Cyrus and Ray Cyrus are father and daughter, but Ray, who's 61 years old, is engaged to Firerose, who's 23 years old. She's only 1 year older than Noah Cyrus, who's 22 years old. They seemed like a pretty happy family, and Tish, who's Miley's mom, and Ray, they just got divorced in April 2022, so kind of recent.
At this time, nobody really knew what Firerose's age was, but there was a rumor going around that Firerose was 23 at this time, so that would have meant that she was a literal child on set of Hannah Montana, because this was in 2022 that people believed she was 23, and Hannah Montana ran from 2006 until 2011.
Did anybody else when they first saw this think of, this right here is a child, you gonna stay away from her, or was that just me? So his fiance is 29 years old. They met on the set of Hannah Montana, which means he met her when she was a child. I have so many feelings and so many emotions, but the only thing there is to say is the fact that she is an adult, she's a grown woman, so we're just going to see how long this lasts.
So let's take a look at this article that describes meeting for the first time on set of Hannah Montana. While Firerose and Billy Ray Cyrus did meet on the Hannah Montana set, it was nothing more than a coincidence. In fact, the Australian musician, who was 22 at the time, wasn't part of the Disney Channel show at all. According to Firerose, she had just left an audition for Hannah Montana at the Sunset Gala in Hollywood, and Billy Ray, who was walking his dog Tex between shoots, happened to encounter Firerose by chance. After striking up a conversation, Billy Ray introduced Firerose to the Hannah Montana producers, hoping to help a budding actress and give her some networking opportunities. At the time, neither of them could have known that 14 years later, they would be exchanging vows. Back then, the two were merely strangers, with Billy Ray trying to promote a new star in Hollywood. Although the actress did not get to join Hannah Montana, she could have. Firerose was 22 years old at the time, while Miley was 19. The age difference was quite small. Interestingly, a clip from Hannah Montana where Miley Stewart playfully mocks Robbie Ray's new, very young girlfriend seems quite fitting for this real-life context.
You're the one that made a blood-sucking leech, and I didn't love you.
Aha! So that's what this is all about. You know, your stepmama warned me you might end up sick a little bit. She is so smart about teenage girls.
Until last year she was one.
You hold on there, young lady. I understand you being upset. But one thing that will never change is you, me, and our logo hot cocoa.
Oh, there you are. Hey, I was wondering.
In another article, Billy Ray also said, "I loved doing that show. There's a couple old pine trees on the lot that look like Tennessee. My dog Tex and I would go out there in the middle of the day and he'd take care of his business and we'd stretch and I'd think how much I missed Tennessee." On that given day, Firerose came out of the front door. There was almost a moment of, I don't know, recognition. I was like, this girl's a star. So it doesn't sound like it was necessarily anything inappropriate, like as far as grooming is concerned, but there are discrepancies about Firerose's age. So I wanted to take a look at that first article that we just read, where it says Firerose was 22 and Miley was 19. But if they were on the set of Hannah Montana, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they conclude Hannah Montana when Miley was 18? It just seems like nobody can get Firerose's age quite right. Now people are saying that she's currently 34. People have said 23, 25, 28.
Cyrus and his new fiancée Firerose, whose name I cannot find. What is her name? What is her real name? So the controversy that came out is that apparently they met on the set of Hannah Montana. And apparently no one knows her true age because I've seen mid-20s, which they say in this article. I've seen 23 thrown around, and then I've seen younger than Miley Cyrus. So I've seen 28 thrown around. Regardless of where she is in her 20s, if she's in her 20s, he's 61. Either way, it's not a great look.
So it's really difficult to get an accurate idea of how old Firerose really is. But looking at current video of her performing with Billy Ray, she does look to be, in her 30s, which is cringy because Miley is 31. Noah, Miley's younger sister, is my age, so she's like 24, 25, and then their stepmom is like 30 to 34. And we know that Miley doesn't talk to her dad anymore. She apparently doesn't have a relationship with him at the moment because of some things that she just couldn't seem to forgive him for regarding the divorce. Which leads me to wonder, did he really cheat on Tish with Firerose? But we know that there is still tension there because I don't know if any of you guys watched the Grammys this past weekend or last weekend, I guess. But Miley won her first Grammy for her song Flowers, and when she was giving her acceptance speech, she completely left out her dad. She didn't thank him at all, but she thanked all of her other family members. Billy Ray and Firerose got engaged in October of 2022, so literally only a few months after he filed for divorce from Tish, which gives me weird vibes. Even if he and Tish were already done before they filed for divorce, it just seems like a few months after it's finalized, getting engaged to someone else is just a little, it's just a little fast moving. Wouldn't you want some time? But who's to say? I'm not Billy Ray, so I can't say. But there's also been discrepancies with Firerose's real name. When she first popped out as Billy Ray's girlfriend, people were trying to find her real name and they couldn't. And then somehow the name Elizabeth Rose popped up. I'm not sure how that name came into play, but apparently that is not her real name. Her real name is, I guess, Joanna Rosie Hodges. Apparently, people had gone digging around some music that she had released and found connected to the music the name Joanna Rosie Hodges. Also, just so you guys know, be on the lookout for a video detailing Miley's strained relationship with Billy Ray coming this week, because I am going to do a separate video on their relationship and like that whole turmoil. So that will be coming this week sometime, if this video leaves you questioning some things. But it seems like Firerose and Billy Ray are still together, doing well, and he doesn't have contact with his family. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. If you have any other video requests, you can let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you aren't yet subscribed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.